And then, as tradition, we have to wait for YouTube to give me a signal. And
Of course.
yeah.
Of course.
And we are live. Hello, everybody, and welcome back to another Reality Skewed Gamers lunch stream. The stream where we hang out with you wonderful and amazing folks every day at this time to bring you something fun and entertaining to listen to and or watch as we discuss and BS and Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes, the mobile game brought to you by Capital Games. Yes, I'm your man with the Plan Ranger J1999, and joining me is my co-host, a country Viking up there eating that flesh off the beast he kills. BC and Big Country Magnus here.
Skull, y'all.
And Berserker Rage. And welcome to hey BCM, Taco Tuesday, Taco Tuesday,
Ooh,
Taco Tuesday. You know, BCM, you can have a delicious taco whenever you want.
Yes, you
I
can.
don't know if you're aware of this, but we like to celebrate the greatness of tacos on Tuesday. And how do we do that, BCM? Well, we do mini Ross review. If you're a Patreon, you already know the deal. You get a mini Ross review whenever we're streaming. That's what this is, an appreciation to all our patrons. I think that's pretty cool.
And yes, then, that is very nice.
Yeah, it's very nice. And but anybody else? A couple ways. First, it's just only one way. Just put your ally code in and what you want us to look at. A couple things to help you out with your rosters as we get ready for their next round of GAC. If you have any questions, pop those into the chat. Just put the word question for your actual question statement. We are here today to help you with your accounts. That's what Taco Tuesday is all about. Everybody can have a delicious taco, but we celebrate it by helping you guys. That's the way we do it here. You have to do anything else. If you're a Patreon, you're already helping the channel, and we'd like to say thank you. And you can do that whenever you want. You don't have to wait for Taco Tuesdays. You can get that on any day we're streaming. But anybody else, just put your ally code in. Patrons get first crack. Anybody who donates to the tip jar, it'll be in the chat, gets first crack as well. So if you're we'll help anybody, but they have priority because they are supporting the channel. But I will get through everybody and help everybody I can. And we usually get through all the mini Ross reviews. So if you know somebody needs some help, get them over here. We'll look at it for free.
Yeah.
We've been doing it for years. Years, BCM, years.
This is the way.
This is the way. I have spoken. So that's what's going on today. Hit the thumbs up, subscribe, blah, blah, blah. Think about becoming a Patreon. It really does support the channel. I'm excited. BCM's seen some of the stuff I've been working on for Twitch. We are launching the new Switch to Twitch on Friday, BCM. I'm excited. So what's going to happen Friday is we're going to start with, I'm going to go hang out with Scribbles on his channel and let the madness ensue. And then 6 p.m. Central, 7 Eastern, Rambo, myself, Scribbles, whoever else wants to come join us in the Zoom call. We are going to be launching our new full-time Twitch stuff. I have been working non-stop on intro, slides, new sound alert, cheer alerts. Some of the stuff will be the same, but a lot of new stuff that'll be on there, which you will be able to partake in. I'm going to have a special thing going on Friday for you guys, so check that out. So spread the words. Twitch, 7 p.m. Eastern, 6 Central, Friday. There's no Hindy stream that night, but we are going to go ham. Me and Ram's coming on my channel. I was on his channel last week, so we're going to have Scribe, we're going to have Ram, myself, whoever else decides to join us in the Zoom call, and we're going to have fun with you guys. It's going to be a great night, and I think, BCM, I'm not an expert on this stuff. Well, actually, at this level, I think I've earned my badge. I think a lot of shoeys are going to happen that night. Just throwing it out there, I think we might get some shoeys going on that night. So
I have foreseen it.
Okay. That being said, get your questions in, get all that stuff in. Now, also give your greeting. This is an interactive stream, and so say hi to me, say hi to BCM, say hi to all the skewers. Not much going on in the game. I do have some mod depression to do. Did I do this smuggler event? I don't think I did the second run, did I? Look here. I know I did one. I'll have to do another one of these. So yeah. So get your greetings in, all that stuff. We'll shout you guys out, say thank you for being here. Let me do this battle, and then we will, for Smugglers Run 2, which is absolutely amazing. That's why we're pushing people to get Jabba, because of this one event alone. Not to mention everything else that Jabba is being a part of in this game right now. It is pretty crazy. Definitely want to go after you. I'll always go after the range trooper, because he's the one that will give you the most, he's going to give you the most favors. Don't want that.
He's going to cause you heartburn.
He really is, yeah. He's not good. Not good. No. SRNG start, but that's okay. They will die. Kill them. That, get that. There we go. Now we can start countering, getting that shit on. Yeah, it's good. Good. And let's do that. Everybody go take a bite out of crime over there. Yeah, keep hitting them. Hit them hard. Embo is the best one for this, by the way. But yes, this is you gotta take this one a little slow. You gotta manually do it, BCM, but you know it's worth it. The
Yeah.
rewards are absolutely stupid. I have so much mod slicing materials that I'm saving for Cal Kestis and Third Sister and stuff. I mean, we're just letting that shit build. But we will slice the mods that come out of it, so don't worry, guys. You're going to get your mod depression. Well, we just let the team do team things here. Here they go. Yeah, here we go. Now they're in payout. Now these guys are in big doo-doo trouble. Yep, they're going to die. Do that. Stay on the pain train here. Yep. And let's do the big hit. The problem with the tanks is that they are tough to kill, but you just have to slog it out with them. The others will die, but just stay on them, and you see they take some hits. And then you want to save your ultimate. You don't want to use your ultimate till the third round, and even then you want to wait for it. So you want to get through the first one. It just takes a moment. Once you do, just go in, just use your basics, be set up for the next round. You don't want to use your ultimate here in the second fight. It's a trick. It's a trap. It's a trap, say. So do that. Make sure Chrysanthemum can fire away as much as possible. And then just do your normal stuff here. And with Jabba, we're not going to use the ultimate. We're going to throw thermals because that will harm. And that's what we want. They can keep firing all they want. Not going to help them. Because Leia's about to take a turn and most of this team is going to be double dead. Because they're already dying horribly. Not looking good for them.
Oh, shoot up.
Again, we don't want to use basics, or we don't want to use our ultimate here. We want to just keep firing away. And just fire it up. Mando starts hitting hard, and then we're just going to beat this guy down. And just get our protection and everything back. He will dispel, so that's not going to do much for him. Leia's going to do stuff, but you can't really land thermals in here. They just resist everything. So it's just a matter of just grind them down. Just grind their ass down. We don't want to throw thermals. We want to save that, so we'll do this. We will do the big hit here with him. Good damage there. Again, we're just doing the thing. Slowly, surely, killing them slowly. But yeah, the tanks here they just have so much health and damage. It's ridiculous. So you just have to just wear them down. But you want to be set up for the third round because the death troopers and even the shore troopers in the next one will get you. So you want to just be patient. Just take it, grind them down. You don't want to waste anything. You want to have everything going into the final battle.
Reset your cooldowns.
Yeah, don't throw any thermals here. Just slowly beat their ass down. He's already in the red. We're gonna take our time. He will die. And I found that it's just, just got to grind out a little bit, but it's worth it. The rewards here are worth it. So I don't mind sitting here doing this because the rewards are so bloody good. Just keep shooting him. He's about to die, and then we'll set it be perfectly set up for the next round. Now you're tempted here in the next one, in the phase 3 of this fight, to use your ultimate. Don't. Just throw your thermals because the thermals will do some great damage here. Go after the death troopers will do stuff, but you're protected, so you don't have to worry about it. Just wait. See, they're already getting cream. Yeah, see, the thermals took care of it. And just do basic here, and then go after the death troopers because they will die. Now we want to use an ultimate on a shore trooper, so we're going to get one of them out of there. Then throw these. Should get rid of those two. He's already double dead. He just doesn't know it. We'll put this on Chrysanthemum, clean him up, and then we're just going to focus on the shore trooper. And then this one's going to die because the thermals are going to eat his ass alive. And then that's it. And then you get, I'll show you the rewards, and you get this times 2. He bloated it up. And there you go. Now the rewards are ridiculous. Super really. I need to make more, but you can see I got 30 of these, so you get 60 of those. You say I got 175. You get 20 of those, so 40 of those, 100 of those, 100 of those, and you get 40 of the circuit breaker modules if you do it twice. It is really, really good. Plus the mods. We haven't even talked. The mods are in there, so you get mods out of there too. So this is one of the reasons why you should be definitely getting Jabba. One is amazing in Conquest. You need him for Conquest. Two, he's amazing in the TB. You have a lot of fights and combat missions with Jabba in the new TB. He's amazing in raids. So yeah, Jabba is one of those characters. If you can get sooner rather than later, you definitely should. He's a fantastic GL. Yeah, he's got his weaknesses. He also has his strengths. He can kill a lot of shit, and he can also be killed. But he's perfectly well balanced, in my opinion, for a GL. So yeah, definitely want to work on your job as it makes sense, right? So that being said, BCM, we're not done. We got some mod depression to do.
Yes, we do.
I didn't want to do it, but I feel the fans want me to do some mod depressions. So this, then the first one has Dookie, so we'll sell it. The next one has more Dookie, and we'll sell that. And then this is a protection. With protection, it's not has any health. Let's see if it hits any speed. It's not bad. It's not bad. I'm gonna keep this one. No. It's just
that's not great.
It's not great either. It didn't hit the way I want, and I've got too many of those. So, you know, it's not that it's bad, but I've got so many better ones that are just sitting there that I haven't been able to roll. I mean, for me now, Moth have to hit something extraordinary for me to keep it. I have so much limited space, and and I've got so many that are better that I have to roll that it's like, I got so many mods that are like 16 to 19 right now that I hadn't even touched. And I've got arrows that are even better than that arrow that I haven't been able to touch. So it's got to do something extraordinary for me to keep it, which is fine. This is the way.
All
right, we got all those rolled. So keep your greetings coming in. Get your questions in. If you have mini roster reviews, you guys know the deal. Get those in, and we'll rock and roll and get you squared away. Check fleet real quick. Still the same. Change. I'll do my text here in a bit. Also, we have the Old Republic with the boys today. That's going to be on Ram's channel. Ram Band, thank you, ma'am. And that'll be at 4 Central, 5 Eastern. We'll do that. We're going to try to get as much through Corellia as possible. Easier said than done, BCM, but we are going to give it the old college try.
Yes.
Yes. So that'll be, so you got more content coming today. And then tomorrow we'll have our reviews. We'll record the reviews with me and Cash. Rock the Cashmere. Rock the Cashmere. And then we'll do Bad Batch, Mando. Plus we'll have the Wednesday night stream. Remember, this is our last week on YouTube for all these streams, guys. So I've been saying it since yesterday. And actually since last week I told you we're making the switch. But will be the last week that we are tubes of the just for live streaming. Everything else is still going to go to YouTube, and we've got plans for YouTube, but we're just not going to be live streaming on YouTube anymore. Just not conducive. All right, this is not a bad one. It's defense. It does have health. If this could hit some speed, this could be an actual great mod. I know the primary is defense, and it didn't. I had hopes there, BC. That one.
You had hopes. You had hopes. I
know. Okay.
Hopes.
Oh wow.
Oops, there goes another one.
Yeah, it just you got to be very selective now because there's only so much room. Even with the new characters coming in and me adding mods and stuff, it just shit ain't hitting. Put 12 on this one. Hey. I'll slice, but if this doesn't hit, then it's going away with the dodo. Oh, that's definitely 4 speed. Fuck off.
Oh.
Yeah, I can't keep those. Okay. I think we've done all the events for today. We have. All right. As you guys know, my plan of attack is we are attacking on 2 fronts. We are finishing the last requirements. 30 is almost done. 000 will get finished soon. We've got sauna that I'll do right after that. I'm just saving signal data right now. Because we got the Cal Kestis team that we're working on. We got Third Sister around the corner too. So we're kind of hoarding right now and getting stars, and then we're gonna go big drops of gear and stuff on the characters and things. So there you go. All right, let's say hi to everybody, BCM.
Hi, everybody.
We're not being good hosts. We need to say hi to everybody. Andrew Zani is our first one. He says, "Hello there, Ranger. I got screwed and tried to log into my alt today to find out it got deleted."
What?
Okay, not the opening I was looking for. That sucks balls. Okay. Andrew Zani says, "Since my alt got obliterated, what would you farm first if you started a brand new account?" If it's an alt account, go for something fun, dude. Go have fun with it. Like, I mean, if you want to be, like competitive, then you always go for like SLKRC, get the fleet, get those teams up and running. Then you go light side, you do like some lesser rebels or something like that to add it, or you can go Padme. You go back and forth. Dark side GL, light side team, dark side GL, light side team. Then you go maybe Boba Fett, down the line there. But if you just want to have fun, go do whatever the hell you want. It's a game. Go play it that way. Go for a team maybe you don't have in your current roster or your current that you'd love to get your
on your main.
Yeah, go have fun, man. Seriously, that does suck that your alt got deleted. I am sorry to hear that. That sucks. Sure.
Well, I mean, you use APK. I mean, don't use APKs with your ult. You won't have that problem.
Yeah.
I kid. I know you wouldn't do that.
All right. Well, so sorry to hear that, brother. All right. Lord Megatron, the Decepticons coming in hot and heavy, as they always do. Very much appreciate it. Who else do we got? We got Jason Hobby says, "Word to the mothership." Word indeed. Adahan224, it says, "Evening Ranger." Goody. Howdy, partner. That ain't big enough for both of us. Don't have to fight it out. What time works for you? I've got an opening at 4:05 to 4:10 if that works. If not, then let's shoot for a week and a half from now. I've got a 10-minute. Cody says, "Hello, Ranger. How you been? Been a bit since I've been able to catch stream. Life's been very busy. That's understandable. Real life. You got the new bebes, and you got a lot of stuff going on. SWGOH's taking a major step back in my life now. Barely playing, only to get my dailies done. That's okay. Take care of real life. You take care of them babies. The game. And even if you're not playing the game that much, Cody, you know the deal, man. You're a friend of the show, man. You just hang out, man. We don't just talk SWGOH. We start Star Wars, anime, all kinds of shit. Feel free to hang out and just, chill and stuff, man. This is your home away from home, brother. Your family. Everybody here in the chat's family.
Reality.
I'm here to get away from it. We are your Calgon for your bubble bath of life. And keep sending me those pictures of those beautiful kids. Love seeing them. Alpha and the Omega says, "Hi, Ranger and Skewers." Hello, Alpha and Omega. Jerice Bronson says, "Hello, everyone." Hello there. Glad to have you here, Jay. Mr. Bones Ratlin says, "Good afternoon, Skewers." Good afternoon, Mr. Bone. Ray Rock says, "Good too for Tuesday, Ranger, BCM, Boss, Livewire, Pickle Flashers, Wookie Strokers, Coffee Drinkers, and of course, BCM Taco Eaters." By the way, what is the suggested team for 30 Stuns in Galactic Challenge? We used it yesterday. What did we use? It was like Sith, Palpatine, Mary Jade, Dookie,
Mary Jade,
Royal Guard,
Dooku.
Who did we use as a fifth? Go back and watch the stream yesterday. We had a whole bunch of stuff on it, Ray Rock.
It was Malik for the fear.
Yeah, Malik. And he can also stun too. So that's the team we used yesterday. There were some good suggestions in the chat yesterday, Ray Rock. So just go back yesterday and scroll through until you find it, and then you'll get it there.
I had a problem. I couldn't do it on the last tier, but I did it one step down, and it's still red graded. So if you can't get it with that team on the what is it, that 15 or whatever, just move it back to 14. You'll be fine. You'll still get the red grade.
Ray Rock says, "Also, Ranger, I got the last donut for the Big Slugs Ultimate yesterday, and now I get to see the Rancor show." Dum, 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 dum. It's time to do the music. It's hey, Nathaniel Morgan's coming in, says, "I'm almost done with Murder Bears." I mean, is that something you're proud of? Yeah, Nathaniel Morgan, I'm not understanding. Like, I got Jawas to Relic, and I didn't feel very good about myself. I mean, I felt dirty and I felt ashamed to tell everybody this, but you know, I mean, if you got your murder bears up, I mean, that's an accomplishment, BCM. It is an accomplishment. He did get the murder bear. That is a good accomplishment, but I just want to apologize and say I'm sorry that you had to do that. Okay,
I feel your pain.
Friends don't let friends do shit with the murder bears unless forced to. Okay, sharing my feelings on. Alpha Omega says, question: what are you more excited about between the next Mando episode or the Bad Batch finale? I don't know yet.
Ooh.
Bad Batch, I have to say, is a little bit more. What the hell? The hell was that? YouTube just shit the bed for a second there, BCM.
Yeah, I saw that. I heard. It sounded like even it might have been your internet hiccup.
I don't know what that was.
Because I lost you in headset.
What are you doing there?
You're back now. But...
yeah, I know. Let me look at something here real quick. Let me just take a gainer. What the hell's going on here? Okay. Anything? I don't see any draw out the frames. I don't know. Sometimes the internet shits the bed. What can I tell you?
It's just a weird.
These things happen, man. I'm gonna say Bad Batch for right now, simply because even though I've heard good things about episode 5 of the Mando, it's the season finale for Bad Batch. I'm gonna put that one just a little bit above it. But let me watch it tomorrow, and then we'll do the review, and I'll let you know. Chester, all of them, not just some, BCM, all of them, says, morning. Good morning, sir. And he says, Ray Rock, I use Talzin lead. Oh, he's giving the team that he used. Yeah, there you go. Neo Venom says, you're always welcome to join the crazy count club with your alt. That's true. I don't think you're going to get a lot of followers on that. Yeah, it's just not something I would, no. Ray Rock says, my Nest sisters are trash. Well, then you use the team that there's a lot of teams we had in the chat yesterday, and different ones you can use there, Ray Rock, so I think you'll be okay. Nathaniel Morgan says, it's better to soft quit than to keep pounding and quit for good. Remember, guys, as I always say, if at first you don't succeed, sniff glue. You know? When the tough get going, the weak get hosed.
You ain't cheating, you ain't trying. Oh, wait, that's not it.
You know? These are great life things I'm teaching you.
Cheaters never win and winners never get caught.
Yeah. You're not cheating, you're not trying. And if you're not trying, I see the sniff glue reference. All right, so mini Ross review today. It's Taco Tuesday. Get your mini Ross review request in. You know, if you're a Patreon, you get one whenever. Doesn't have to even be today. It's Taco Tuesday. If you're not, you can get one too. I just put your alley code in what you want me to look at. We'll look at it. And then if you want to throw a tip in the tip jar to the Ranger J Jacuzzi and Beer Fun, then you can for Foster's. So yeah, might want to help me get some Foster's for Friday, because I'm going to probably be going through quite a few cans on Friday. I did 19 last Friday, BCM. People are like, how did you do 19 and still do the Jedi Academy? Look like you didn't have a hangover. One, been working out like a fiend. I'm in great shape. Lost a buttload of weight. All that stuff. So when I drink now, BCM, it takes a lot to get me hammered. And even then, it's like it just burns off me. So the thing about it's not that I can't handle it. It's a lot. 19 shoeies is a lot. It's just, I can't, the taste is awful. It's like drinking, well, I don't even know how to put it. Poisonous pond water? Does that make sense, BCM? Poisonous pond water? Does that compute? Like, you know, like that what I'm putting in my mouth and stomach, you know? It's not good.
Yeah, it's just a bad taste. I mean, if it was a good, I mean, you wouldn't want to be chewing good beer.
Yeah, and I'm not a big beer drinker, first off, but Foster's, dude, it's unbelievable, man. It goes off the shelves everywhere I go, man. People buy it all the time. I'm like, you like this? Out of all this fine liqueur and other quality beers and brews, your Foster's. Okay, I don't get it.
Some people like.
I wasn't put on this planet to get it. I don't get it, but you know, yeah. I think battery acid might taste a little bit better there, Andrew Zani. I'm just being real.
Well, I
What else?
mean,
73 with a happy taco hump day. He likes to hump and celebrate taco day at the same day. He likes to
you're
mix
only
those
saving
combined
grace
then.
as the ABV is not that high, so it's only what, like 3% or something.
I don't know what it is. I don't have a can in front of me, nor do I want one in front of me right now. So bad news is I got Contingent has 4 tokens. Dodger still got his token, and Lucas has an unlimited token. He can use it anytime because he helped us get the bowling fans and
Right.
the speech device for the Mando costume. So yeah. Well, that's what I meant to do. I was going to go over to Lowe's. Someone had the suggestion to take one of those knee braces that people wear for working outside, and then put that knee thing on there. Like, you know what? I do need to do that.
But you could always go to like a Michael's or a craft store.
Oh yeah,
and grab a little piece of just elastic.
No, it won't work. I tried. It'll be better just to put it on a knee like one of those knee braces, so it locks in place and it's tight, and I can just adjust it.
Yeah,
it's better to do that. So get your questions in, get everything in. I don't know why we're losing viewers. It's because we're not doing YouTube for very much longer. What's happening? We had like 30, we're down to 15. I don't know what's happening.
Something keeps like glitching.
What's glitching? You see, now you know why I'm leaving YouTube.
I don't know if people lost it or what, but it was you were kind of you were doing the drive-through thing where you're kind of cutting in and out for a second.
Well, I have no control over that. That's something. So
it looks like they're coming back, but I don't know. Yeah, maybe they're resetting. Who knows?
But yeah, we're open. There's not much going on. TW will launch today. No news. It's going to be a slow news week, so tomorrow will be swag and chill unless something drastically changes. I hope everybody's doing well in the Grand Inquisitor events, by the way. Good luck to everybody that's going for that right now. I know Desi messaged me the other day, like, I still got a fulcrum. I'm like, did you remod? No. Like, well, then you better pray to the RNG gods, you better remod, young lady. D&D question, is Monk worth playing? Absolutely.
It's what?
Monk, the Monk class. One of the most badass characters I have ever played and then streamed and used. His name was McCarvin. He was a Drow Elf Shadow Monk, and he was disgusting. Monks, when they get to higher level, I mean, they're dumb. They don't do heavy damage, but they do consistent damage, and they can do all kinds of crazy stuff. Monk is an amazing class. I enjoyed that character more than anything. McCarvin's one of my favorite characters played. Monk is a class of my 2 favorite classes, Paladin and Monk, hands down. I love Paladins or Roken, and Chakos was my other Paladin. That was a Paladin I played for the longest time that we played on stream, and he was ridiculous. And then McCarvin it just naturally occurred through just me picking stuff for him that he's just ridiculous. Yeah, it's a lot of fun.
I tend to prefer Paladins. I like that.
Am I going to test out kick like Heinz? Hell no, man. I ain't doing kick. That's Heinz thing, man. I get why he's doing it, but I'm doing Twitch. The big thing on Go Cubs and welcome is the Twitch thing. I'll worry about there. Oh, very nice. You're going to see the new D&D movie this week in Go Cubs. Okay, and happy birthday early to your son. Gris Bronson would like some help with his account. We will look at that in a question. Okay, I don't want some help with his account. Hey, okay. Let's start with Juris. I got to go with Adahan because he is a Patreon. If you are a Patreon, you got to make sure you put the big P in there. I don't know. Always remember if you're a Patreon, but if you want top of the list, and I know Andrew Zani is a Patreon, so they get first crack. But I will get you right afterward, Jerry. What does Adahan need help with? He says unlocking GMK end of the week. I need Dash Hero for GL Ray, Star Killer, then Java. Debating if I go straight for Java first or better. No, go Java. do you mean? Go Jabba. So you're finishing JMK at the end of the week. Do you have cat? Do you have kitty? Go look. Yeah, Commander Soka anywhere? Yeah, let's just go for Jabba. I do like Dash Trio for GL Ray, Starkiller, than Jabba. I would actually, I don't mind. Dash Trio is just a good combination, whether you're using it for Ray or not. I don't mind that. Starkiller's not bad either. Then Jabba, sure. Where are you on your Huck Cartel? Because I think the Starkiller play might be better. Let's see where you are with your stars and your. Yeah, you got some work to do there. So yeah, let's do that. I like the plan of action. We need to get that kitty in there as soon as possible. No, I think that's a good plan. Looking at where you're at and what you're working on, you got Ben Solo, you got Ray. Getting JMK will be nice. We need to get Cat in there as soon as possible. That is a priority at home. JMK without Cat is but it is your second GL, and that's really good. I like, getting. I mean, you can still use just resistance for Ray. If you want to skip Dash and go right into Starkiller than Jabba, I would be okay with that too. I mean, the Purse brothers with JTR and Ben, or JTR, Ben, Finn, and say like BB-8 or R2-D2 is a nasty team as well, because you're getting the counters, you got the health, and JTR and Ben Solo do the thing, so you can kind of skip Dash if you want to go right into Starkiller than Jabba, which wouldn't be a bad play. No, get me wrong, I like Dash, but if you want to be efficient with it, I would say that would be a better play for me.
Well, you need Dash for Starkiller.
Oh, that's right. But do you want to get the other two characters for it?
Well, I mean,
I guess that could be okay.
Also, it's Dash, Mara, Darth Talon, and
well, he's talking about for GL Ray, he wants to get the Dash
that
trio
team set up
for Ray itself. I mean, do Dash, but I would, yeah, I do too, boss. He says, like Ray, JTR, Ben, BB-8, and R2. Yeah, that's a really good combination as well. I mean, Finn's not a bad play there either, especially if you don't have the Zori team up. Oh, go Cubs. I was going to say, if you want me to record something for your son, I don't know how old he's going to be, but if you want me to do a voice for your son for a happy birthday wish that you can play for him, let me know. I always do birthday shout outs here. Okay. Both work. 5 weeks for Cat. Okay. We'll have Cat soon. I'm just debating the other two. Get Dash Starkiller. I'd actually prefer that you went Jabba quicker. So Starkiller's fine, but let's get to your Hutt Cartel going, because missing out on a lot of stuff, and he's going to be really important for the team for the raid and stuff. I would do the Dash team afterwards. You have pieces with your resistance already in place that Botch just gave you a team for that I much prefer. Let's do that. All right, Dries Bronson needs some help. Says, I would like to look at my roster Ranger. Well, we're not gonna look at the entire thing, but we are going to go in there and help you as much as we can. Says, I just unlocked GML. Oh, let's go look at that. And tend to put him on defense when I JMK and what is the best GML team I can put? Well, let's look at that. So let's look at this first. Let's look at your JML. Let's see how you have him modded. You want to go to defense team with him? What do you got for him? Or speed? What relic level? He's 7. What's his potency's okay? That potency's above 9. Little on the protection. I would get rid of this crit avoidance. Go protection on the arrow. Keep the speed arrow, although that's 12.5 protection. Boy, that's a tough mod to take off though. Critical protection on there. You know what? Keep these. This is actually really good. I keep forgetting that yours is only relic 7. He is a priority to get to relic 8 because that's going to shoot up your health, or relic 9. It's going to shoot up your health and protection on him immensely. Yeah, and some few more slices too. I think you'll be okay. If you're going to run him on defense, a team that you want to run a protection Datacron, any protection Datacron you can get. You want to go defense with the team. I'm trying to remember the team exactly. It's JML with like Barris, Yoda, I think Shock T, and one other. I don't remember the exact team. Someone in the chat can tell me. It's a very defensive team. I think Jolie's on that team too. You can't kill him. It's almost impossible to bloody well kill him. Now Jabba's will take him out, but regardless. But it's an annoying ass team because of the protection cron. With the additional protection, it makes your other Jedi with his bonuses hit like madman. So if you're going to go defense, go very defense. You want Jolie, Bears, Shock T. I think Yoda is the other one, or Hermit Yoda. I don't remember. Someone in the chat will
I thought it was Hoda and Luke, but
no. You want to keep Hoda. It's JML, Bears, Shock, Jolie, and any other non-tank of your choosing. There you go. What else? 73. So there's a team that you want to use. I would keep for another team. Keep your Jedi Revan team together. So you want Jedi Revan. So if we go to your Jedi, 2 teams, and especially in 5s, their combination you want to keep is for your Jedi. So run that for your Jedi Knight Luke team on defense, but keep your offensive ones for everything else. So you want like you don't have Jedi Knight Revan. Well, that ends that debate. But if you can keep Jedi Knight Luke and Hermit Yoda together, it's just a combination. That is a really good team. Just throw Old Ben in there, and you can 3v5 a lot of shit. Ayla's a good one. Yeah, if you want to.
Yeah,
he doesn't have Ayla, but he does actually Relic 6, so you can put Ayla on that team. It's a really good one. She's annoying. You don't have Jedi Revan, so I would do that team. Then you can go Jedi Luke with another team, but you only need 3. And then if you want to, you could add Grandmaster Yoda Mace to a Padme team, since you don't have Jedi Revan as a GR team. So that team will allow you to take out a lot of stuff. Padme lead with Grandmaster Yoda Mace. You can throw in, whatever you want. For Qui-Gon, you got Qui-Gon, you got Anakin. I don't know, you've got some option here. Omni Illumini. No, how about no? So yeah, I mean that's but the Luke, Hermit Yoda is a team that you can keep. Put the other ones on defense, and then Jedi Luke, Hermit Yoda, Old Ben can do some crazy shit, good crazy shit for you. Like you can take on a First Order team and just enjoy your life. You can take on a lot of shit, dude. And then you could put Sokatana. Well, see, we got Qui-Gon, we got Mace, Jedi Knight, Anakin. Don't really have anything else. You could put like a dinky character like Plo Koon on if you want to put a Qui-Gon Jinn team on defense, or you can keep for offense. Keep Jedi Knight Luke and Hermit Yoda, Old Ben for a team. So that kind of gives you some ideas for your Jedi. Just throwing some ideas out here for your
throw Cam on. Well, I mean, Cam still needs to be brought up a little higher, but Cam's good.
Yeah, if you get him up a little bit higher, gear 11, you can throw that on the Qui-Gon team because he will get the bonuses and stuff. But it's not ideal, but it's a team you can put in the back line and really mess with somebody. And then rebel requirements. We already did Jedi Knight Luke. So your rebel teams that you're going to be using, you're going to keep your main ones. There's 2 teams. Well, so you've got your CLS, Han, Chewie, 3PO, Han Solo. That's one team. Your rebel fighters, we do have Momo, so you can put rebel fighters. You really don't have good ones. Nope, I wouldn't keep it for offense, but you don't have the characters up for a rebel fighter team. However, you do have the Rogue One team. You can keep that for offense. This top line here with Admiral Raddus, you leave it on defense. It is a pain in the ass to deal with, but there are counters to it, or you can keep it for offense. I kind of like it for defense. It's just a team you can put in the back line and do that. You don't have the Rebel Fighter team, but you do have your CLS team. And CLS, I really like for offense. It's just too good. It can take on too much stuff. Really don't have a lot other. I mean, if we had a little bit more pieces for your Rebel Fighter, you could keep them for offense or put them down for defense, but you don't have your Rebels. Car's not ready. Kyle Katarn's not quite there yet. So you get some of these pieces in there for that. You can get a Rebel Fighter team up and running. Yeah, those are some of the suggestions there, Jairus, that we use consistently in JAC. We've seen, we know it works, where you can use it on. So, and give you some ideas on some stuff you may want to work on. But yeah, it's coming along together nicely. JML, get him to Relic 8, 9. He's the one GL that we recommend Relic 9 on. I'll show you what mine looks like. He is absolutely gross. Here in a second. But you got 3 GLs. I like it, and that gives you some good stuff that you can use. I hope that answers your question, Jairus, and thank you for being here. And all right, we're above 30 viewers again. Yay! Everybody hit the thumbs up. Smash! Wait, what was it?
Get in there quick.
Yeah, smash. What did Helly say on Saturday? Smack the like button. Yeah, he said smack the like button. Smack it. Give it a good smack. Chester says thanks for the Galactic Challenge team comp with EP Mar. Was able to get red crate now, just now with 3-star Mar. Very nice. Herman Fulgrim. Hoo! There he is. Glad to have you here. There you go. So hopefully that helps you out, brother. And I'll show you what a Relic 9 GML looks like. And why he's the one GL that is worth taking to Relic 9, and you can that's on him. Ridiculous. I don't even have a speed set on. See the health and the protection. Got my potency above 90%. Speed's slow, but
yep, he's one of the 3 GLs you want at R9.
Yeah. Oh, Cody, you need some help. And we got Boss hanging out in the thing. We're gonna set our GAC defense here in a second once I look at Cody's stuff. All right, let's Cody wants me to look at his Inquisitorius. Blame it on the Inquisitorius. They're coming along nicely. I can't really look at 5th or 9th. They're not quite ready yet for their stars. 8th, how do you have him modded? No. Damage. Go crit damage or offense. Find it on him. Get him around 290 speed. Good. 7th sister, she is done. What is she? Okay. She's got to slice up. Okay. That's fine. We just have to get her the mod sliced on her, but that's a good set for her. And then second is offense. Crit damage works for 2. Go crit chance, crit damage. You want to go health, that's fine too. And then your 5th brother should be fast as well. Does he have speed set? And it's missing a mod, so I can't really judge it. And then 9th sister should just be beefy. And she's missing a mod too. No, it's fine, yeah. You're welcome, Jairus. So yeah, if you want to compare, like, if you want to look at where your Inquisitors should be eventually there, Cody, I'm going to show you mine real quick so it gives you an idea of like what you're looking for. And this is specifically set up for, I mean, it works in GAC quite well, but it also is designed for the Reva mission. So you can see I do have Great Inquisitor and stuff, but I'll put this in speed order. And you can see that 7th is fastest with 5th. The Great Inquisitor, this is all 350. You can see my 8th brother here. I went offense with potency. I want to land those debuffs. He's above 290. He's 301. And then 9th, it's just beefy girl. That's all there is. She's just a beefy girl. That's all you need on her. And then second sister, you know, I can see I've got her with offense sets and potency. Again, landing debuffs, doing their thing is what you want. But you can see the speed of the 7th sister. She's the fastest. Speed set with potency, mainly protection primaries. Got a lot of protection on her. She's 352. I think 5th is 351, and Grand Inquisitor's right behind them. There's a certain turnover that I want when I'm doing the Reva mission. So if you're looking for how to mod and what you're looking for, ideally, Cody, just pull up my Inquisitors and I'll give you really good stuff. You got the right ideas for your mods on there. You're missing some mods, but I get what you're drawing for. You got the right idea. Switch out 8th brother. He's all about damage. Same as second sister too. And you're not 290 or better on 8th brother is fine with an offense set, and then the other 3 are.
Those second sisters not really used that often.
She's not, but if you're going to you damage, she hits hard. You want her to hit hard, you know. So it's pretty straight.
But if you don't want to use her, just put 6 mods on her for the ship.
Yeah, they can be speed
That's
set.
about it.
Yeah, I just knocked out 2 birds with 1 stone because eventually maybe I will use her. I don't know. You know, I'm just throwing it out there. You know, just saying. I wanted to be modded the way I wanted her. Dalton,
we might-
konnichiwa, Sato.
We
It
might
says hello
eventually
there.
get a ninth
there.
Inquisitor, so we can have three teams for
Well,
the Inquisitors.
we got third, so that gives us 7. We know fourth will eventually get into the game. We know there's a fourth sister, and there's some other Inquisitors they can bring in. We could have 2 teams. You're not wrong, boss, on that.
If I had to guess, I'd say there's probably another one in the next Jedi Survivor game.
Oh,
From the
for
trailer,
sure.
it looked like it was just Grand Inquisitor, but
It could be. We'll see. We'll see. Yeah, we'll see. All right, so keep your roster reviews coming in. I am going to share the screen here because we're going to talk about our GAC defense.
Yes, that's some.
So let's do that. Boss can see the screen now. You can see the screen, boss? See the screen?
yeah, I can see it.
I rolled up another Datacron. I had some more materials. Resaved my thingy. So let's go look at our 5v5 defense, see if there's anything we want to change. Let's resave my roster because I just did all those things. We're going to edit defense.
Yep.
Okay. We have Jabba. Okay, let's start on this. We got.
No, let's start with fleets. I want to make sure you have the right fleets.
Yeah, we do have the right fleets. Remember, we did change 5v5.
Okay, good.
Ooh,
Want to make sure.
yes.
Wait, what's the third reinforcement you have?
For who?
Malevolence. If it's Darth Maul, take it out. I don't want Darth Maul's ship to accidentally be reinforced.
Okay. Standard lineup. Oh.
Okay. Good, good, good.
Okay.
All right.
So we got the hiding team. We've got this. We could put a 20% on her, I guess.
All right. Take off all of your defense teams on all your zones. We're gonna remake your whole defense.
God damn it! I don't want to do that. Oh God! Can't we just leave some? Jesus.
No.
Oh God. Oh God! What have you done?
Boss has spoken.
Son of a bitch. I know the back line. I think we might want to leave. Look at this. There's Flygon, Radis, Momo. Want to leave any of those on
Take
the back?
off Momo.
All right, we'll take off Momo. No, I don't want to edit Momo. I want to take her off. Okay. Okay. Done.
All right. Now get out and get rid of all the other.
Fine,
teams
I
on-
will. The work.
Actually, that reminds me, I need to check mine because I think I jumped into Kyber.
Oh, I
that's
got
probably-
squished down to Kyber 2. I don't know about you, boss. I was Kyber 1,
I
but
did
I'm back in
as- I
Kyber
did
2
as
where
well.
I belong. Yeah, yeah. So, I mean, that's nice. Okay. Where would you like to start, my friend? I'm not putting
Well,
Ewoks to defense. You can get that shit out of here, Andrew Zani.
All right. Let's start with bottom.
That's what she said.
All right. We're gonna do Lord Vader team.
I know where you're going with it. Okay, Empire with Schmader. Let me see if I can guess it. Let me see.
Okay.
Thrawn. Thrawn on the team.
Put Darth Vader on the team, and then check the
Oh, I thought you were gonna go
Help
Mando
him for-
here with Maul and Canderous. Okay.
check the health and protection on both of those characters.
Well, Thrawn is.
I want Vader to be.
He's
or Darth Vader.
324. He's got.
No, health and protection, not speed. I don't care about speed.
No,
Okay.
you said health protection on Thrawn and Vader, right? I'm showing you the health
Yeah.
and protection. That's what I was just doing.
Sorry. Well, you started listing off the speed.
I know. I
59, 45. Okay.
And then Schmader, we did him. Worked on his mods.
All right. No Thrawn. Take out Thrawn. Your Thrawn is too weak.
He's too weak. Wow, he's super fast. Okay.
Put in Royal Guard.
Royal Guard. Royal Guard.
Put in Maul.
Okay. Handyman Spieler. Oh, he's right there.
Mm,
Don't care, whatever one you want.
yeah, do Candyman.
Love it. Now, are we going tank revive here since we only have one tank?
No,
No.
no, we want TM.
We want
Because
TM.
that
You
mean
got it.
Canderous or Darth Vader are going to.
You want something with health.
You want something with either a lot of defense or a lot of offense.
Look here.
So I would filter by like defense or offense.
Offense?
You
You don't care about health.
No,
We have the Grin Quizzer one. That's not going on them.
no.
It says 10% offense. It is 20% turn meter. Crit damage, crit chance, crit
Alright.
avoidance. And then this one.
Now
that's
now filter for defense. I just want to look at the difference between your defense and offense.
This one. That's
Yeah, I think we're gonna
revive.
go with the offense one. So it's the
Hold on. Go back to offense. It was this one, right?
yeah, it's that one. Because the whole point is basically to not allow troopers to counter this. And if you put Canderous or Darth Vader as the weakest, they start with 100% TM and put down dots. And then Imperial troopers are useless.
All right. You got it. What stats are the best? Defense!
All right, set the team.
If I face a Reva team, then I'll just put, I'm going to use Sith Triumphant. I think we got that one already set. That's a no-brainer there. I don't care what the hell's going on. That will get the treatment. Thank you.
Though considering there's not that many Revas, I doubt we'll face one in the first.
Not at our level.
Yeah.
Cyber 2, maybe. But if we do, we got Treya. I'm not worried about it. Okay, set. Next.
All right. Let's put Sith Empire down.
Okay. Now, do we want to save Talon for a Treya team, or do we want to put that on the Sith Empire team?
I think we're gonna save it for the Treya team.
I like that plan. Because we got these guys all Relic 5 or higher, and we got your Marauder we can throw in there. He's really good. Now, what kind of cron you want on this one?
How healthy is your Marauder, Bastila, and Darth Revan? We could set 20 TM TM again with Darth Revan getting 100%.
I think Marauder's our weakest one here.
Let's see. What is that? 61 and 52. Okay. Next.
Name Basti.
All right, Basti's healthier than Marauder.
And then Revan is...
Oh, actually...
Revan's is... Yeah.
Revan's weaker than Marauder. Okay, yeah, we're setting 20% TM, so Revan gets 100% TM.
Okay. I don't want to use a good one here. How many do I have left?
Let's just make sure we at least have one left for...
We have one there.
Okay, one there.
That's for what's her butt.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, we have this one, but that's something we want to save for troopers, don't we? Well, we can save the other one for troopers.
No, we have the other one for troopers. We can set this one down.
Yeah, because they are lower relics, right? So let's put this one down. Okay.
Put this one down.
Ranger, I heard that the big alien Cal is fighting the Jedi Survivor trailer is the same species of bounty hunter Dirge from the OG Clone Wars. Oh, no kidding.
It
Very
didn't
nice.
look like it.
Well, you know. I didn't. That's interesting. I didn't know that.
That would be interesting, but it didn't look like it. But it'd be cool to see another of the same species. Wait. Dirge isn't a different species, though. It doesn't make any sense. You gotta experiment it on.
Yeah, but he was his own species before they. He's kind of like, you know.
I know, but he got experimented on is why he's all that the flesh and gooey crap that he is. So I don't know if that's right.
Well, they started out the same species, so you know, we'll see. It's an interesting little tidbit.
Okay.
Next,
Inquisitors.
Inquisitorius with the Grande Inquisitores.
Yep.
Inquisitorius. Do. Inquisitorius. Sorry, second. We get out of here. And then we'll put this. I mean, this is a no-brainer. So we'll just put that on there, right there. See right there what I sort of did right there, boy. I got that fixed right there, boy. I tell you, it's a good little daddy crime right there, boy. I tell you, that's an easy set right there, boy.
All right. Let's see. What else should we put down? Let's put down the Dash team.
Dash team, you say?
Yes, that is what I say.
They dash with who though?
Well,
Vandor. I mean Vandor for sure.
Yeah, Vandor's obvious.
Where?
You passed him.
Oh, there he is. And then we want Vandor. Okay.
Then we want Queel IG.
Okay. Maybe Nest?
Yeah, because you don't have L3, right?
No, she's only gear 12.
Yeah, so yeah, probably Nest.
What do we want to use here? I don't want to use a good one.
Probably one of our level 3s.
Yeah.
Our purple, our orange or yellow 3s.
This has resistance armor.
Do you have one that does max health for debuffs? For level 3?
That's what I'm looking for. Yeah, right here. That's tenacity armor.
That one's stupid with the combo of Dash, IG, and Nest. They put down a lot of max health damage.
Okay. Yeah, we got it. We might as well put it on.
Yeah.
All right. That team's down.
Good.
And then in the north.
All right, to the north, we're gonna do Puck Cartel and Ray as our first two teams.
You want a tank revive cron on this one, I'm assuming? Or you want a scoundrel one?
Just one scoundrel one. I don't think it really matters. Let's see. No, not that one. No, let's just do that one, even though it's that first level 6 blue one. Even though it's a tank revive, it at least has a good secondary level 6. Yeah. That's a really good level 6.
Okay, we usually use this for the CLS team for Han, but since
we have
Chupiocron, so yeah.
Chupiocron.
Okay, that'll be nice. Nasty.
Yep. And put down good old Ray.
Okay. Ray, we want Ben. All right, what's the other 3 you want?
JTR and droids.
BP8R2.
Yep.
Okay.
Down the resistance.
And we'll put on this one because that's the one we want. Look at that tenacity on this. Good lord.
Yeah, 100% tenacity with the good level 6.
And they get that stacking.
Bleh, bleh, what a stupid prawn. It's so stupid. All right, yeah, this is the way.
This is the way. Next.
I'm thinking, do you want to try CLS on defense or do you want to save for offense?
I really like him on offense, brother. I don't really care. Right. I think he's really good on offense, especially with the Chupiocron. He can really punch up if we need to.
Yeah.
Got 3 GLs on defense. Well, it depends on what we want to use for Ray. You want to put Starkiller down as a team? That
I want to do Starkiller against Ray.
All right, so we'll keep that for offense.
I think that is the play.
Okay, So, okay.
Especially with now Cal, even though I don't think we're going to face many Cals. I think Cal's easily gets countered by Starkiller with how much offense he puts out. I think, let's see. I think we could do gas on defense as well.
You want to instead of having gas for offense, we want to have him for defense.
Yeah, let's put him on defense.
What cron do we want this here? Let's just sort it. Oh yeah, whenever light side allies gain tenacity up, they gain protection.
Yep.
Potency, health, armor, resistance, health. Okay, yeah, this will be a good one for them.
Ooh, potency's also good too. You actually hit the dazes.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh, that's good as well. Always good to have a little extra potency.
Yeah, we got 2 more teams to add. One here, and then one in the south.
Let's see. We have our ray counter. We have our gas counter. We have Slicker to counter
Malgus.
We have JMK to counter Jabba.
We have the bounty hunters for Lord Schmader.
Yeah, we have
JML
to counter JMK or anything else. Honestly, since Slicker is used just to counter Malgus, I think we do. You have the TIE pilot Omicron, right?
Yes.
I'd say we do a crew team, a really strong crew team.
Let me make sure. Yeah, there's the Omicron.
Yeah.
So Hux, Kylo.
Crew lead, Hux.
We want Red
Sith
Lobster.
Trooper.
Well, pilot too, and then who do you want as a
pilot and OG Kylo?
OG Kylo. Okay, and then we want something with. Tank revive, mate? Well, there's no tank here. Oh no, crew is. Tank revive.
Crew. Yeah, tank revive would be really good with this.
I'm gonna say that for Kylo. Say that for troopers. That's got a health and crit chance.
Yeah, let's do that.
Okay.
Like this will be a hard team for the Jedi Knight Luke duo.
Ray Rock, you're welcome,
Really
sis. Thanks, Ranger. I got my 30 stun with the team you recommended. Very nice. Neo Venomous Ranger, it is a Jedi like Durs that Cal's face and Jeff's name is Ravis. Oh, very nice. I didn't know that. Thanks for the knowledge. All right, we just need a shitty team in the back.
All right. Let's see. What do we want to use?
And if you want, we had Iden on defense. I don't know if you want to keep that for offense or what the plan is.
I prefer to keep Iden for offense.
Okay.
Also, to just not give them a team to use Wampa on.
Okay, so what do you want to use here then? Grievous is too good on offense.
Yeah, Grievous is way too good on offense.
Good choices. I mean,
yeah, there isn't.
And the only thing I can think of is like Geonosians or Momo, you know, because or we can put down shitty resistance, but that could get wamped.
Yeah, that can get wamped. You know what? Let's just go with Iden.
Yeah, I think that's the play.
Yeah.
Not you. You want Stark in there? Yeah, let's put Stark in there because that really fucks up. That fucks up the Wampa counter.
No, we don't want range trooper down. We want to keep range trooper.
Sorry, we want Death. We want you, and then we want.
Yeah.
And then we'll just throw Datacron on. I only have a couple 20%, so we'll just throw something on.
So if we have like another tank revive with Stormtrooper stupid.
Yeah, let's do this. Yeah, let's do this one. It works.
Yeah, let's do it.
Okay, cool. And we are set.
Yep. There. Good.
You can see us do our JC tomorrow.
Stupid defense to fight.
Yeah. And we have CLS with the Chupio Cron. We got our 4 GLs and Star Killer. So now we can use Star Killer for Ray. We have the bounty hunters and everything else that we have because we have counters.
Hermit has a question. Do you set Qui-Gon on defense? If so, what are your speeds for Anakin, Qui-Gon, and Cam. Ranger doesn't set it with Cam.
I don't set it with
but
Cam. But Cam for me
he
goes on
does.
JML because that's when I use to counter like JMKs and shit.
But Ranger, show him your Anakin, Qui-Gon speed. He's curious.
Oh, I don't even know what they are, dude. I just have it as a bullshit team, man.
Yeah,
He
he
doesn't
basically
really
just
need
sets it to
speed
force out
because
Bad
his-
Batch.
Yeah, 270. I mean, if I wanted to slice him up, I could get him faster. You do want him fast. I know Anakin you want fast with damage.
I set Qui-Gon, Anakin, and Cam on defense because I don't have another use for Cam.
Yeah.
And let me check what I haven't changed my Anakin speed in a while. Hermit, give me a second.
Yeah, this is a throwaway team, dude. I put Mace down on there too, just because it's an annoying team. But this is just to bring out Bad Batch. Hermit, look at
Hermit,
Cars. Look at Cars' team. He's got that set.
No. Mine is also stupid. My Qui-Gon team, my Mace is 297 speed without the boost, so he's at 257.
357.
My Anakin is at 307 speed, so he's at 367 with all the leaderships. And there's my Kiadi. And then my Kiadi Moody is at 280 speed without all the buffs, so he's actually at 360.
This is the way.
And I think my Qui-Gon's actually pretty slow. Yeah, he's only 288 without the speed, so he's at 248.
348.
Or 348. So basically you want like 340 plus to make it viable.
Who hit me?
Because a lot of people, at least in like high K2, low K1, have slowed down their echo. Which is reasonable. I've even slowed down my echo because I just don't find them really need to go really fast anymore. Because they've been doing a lot what Ranger does is just not put it with Kiadi, so I don't need the extra 10 plus speed.
Yeah, I just can with JML, man, with the way I've got it set up, man. That's what we'll go kick the shit out of JMKs with that.
Andrew Zani, he's talking about Qui-Gon team, not Cam.
Yeah.
He's talking about the Qui-Gon team. He puts Cam on JML to kill.
No, I put him on JML. I use it. Andrew Zani, I keep Cam. He's gross with JML. He demolishes with JML. That's where I use him.
I think Cam's a little throwaway-ish.
I don't.
That's a very just a tune that if you have, you can gear up, but he's not super useful. Other than I only find him useful on Qui-Gon teams, to be honest. I can kill JMK teams without Cam. So
well, I disagree because I think it just makes the JMK fight that much easier because he shreds, he double taps, and he hits so hard under JML because of those. He's giving them stats, which JML is throwing the stats back. I mean, he just is.
Cam doesn't give stats unless the whole team's Galactic Republic.
I know, I'm just saying overall, but under JML, that boost makes Cam, especially if you've got him on like mine or 12K offense or whatever. Just you've seen it time and time again. It's like delete, it's like, oh my god, it's like, oh my god, Cam's good. It's subjective. This is what you want to, how you want to use him. You want to use him and make him a nightmare for like a team on defense with the Qui-Gon. Great shout out. If you want to use him under JML because he's just going to smack that ass, they're both good options. And low star can work on a Qui-Gon team.
Yes.
It's not as effective.
Yes, it's because of just the speed. Mm-hmm. The speed makes Jedi Knight Anakin, and only if you actually like have your Jedi Knight Anakin, Mace, and Qui-Gon actually geared or not.
You got to make the investment.
Modded well.
Oh,
they're
yeah.
modded well. Really helpful. The
Canon
extra
and Ezra are
offense,
very
the
good under
extra
JML too.
Speed are great.
Hey, look, we're doing the fifth fight again. It's great. Great, clean fun. I love it so much. It's just incredible.
So fun.
Okay. I enjoy it so much. Oh, that was a little dodge. All right, bring in your tank. Here he comes. He's gonna shoot me. Then I'm going to bring in my Imperial TIE Fighter. Imperial TIE Fighter. I'm sorry, Bomber. I meant Bomber. Bomber. Bomber! Yeah. Getting a lot of good calls and assists here. But they're burning and we're ahead, so. We'll wait for the reinforcement, then we're going to drop some more Nikki nukes on them. Come on, give me some calls and assists. Okay. There we go. There's some good damage. There we go. Now we're cooking with Crisco. It's good. Good. Yeah, you do your little wiggle. Perfect, because you're bringing this bullshit ship. And you're going to get lit up like a Christmas tree here in a minute.
I love the fact that the West Coast is so open.
I like that fact too, wifey.
She's talking to her mom on the phone.
Yes, dropping some lyrical knowledge over there. Wifey's on it today.
Yes, she is.
And we win like we do in all things life. You are welcome, Matt MC. Really want to encourage you guys to be there Friday night. We're going to be doing the switch to Twitch. And it's going to be a lot of fun. I've been working a lot to get a lot of stuff done. So, yeah. Going to be a lot of fun. All right, let me check the stores real quick. Nothing there I really want.
You should all be there. There's probably gonna be a crap ton of shoeies.
What? Not wrong.
Doesn't Contingent still have his for the month?
4.
What?
He has 4.
Does he have to use it this month?
1 he has to use this month, but he's a Patreon, so he'll just get it back in the beginning, like Saturday. He'll have it right back. So, you know, it's like, God damn it.
Wow, you are gonna get absolutely destroyed.
I am. Okay. You better be there, boss. It's gonna be off the chain, dude.
I'll be there.
Yep.
I don't got anything else to do.
Yeah.
I'm on spring break.
Oh, very nice. How are your grades, young man?
They're good.
What's good? C's, B's, A's, what?
B's, A's.
Okay, good. Good.
Hey, C's passing.
Yeah, but it's unacceptable in the Ranger J 1999 standard of college stuff for these young gentlemen that I am telling to get their degrees, like Bane and Boss and others. If Ranger can average an A and get his Bachelor of Science, you can do it too. I'm pretty stupid. Got no excuses. Okay, get your requests in. We're doing mini roster reviews for a little bit while longer here, so get those in. I'm just bullshitting in the game, getting some stuff done, getting some stuff purchased and things. So as soon as Cal goes free to play, we're gonna bust up on him to 7 stars. Same thing with Seer. I'm gonna wait before I use my crystals to make purchases. I want to see where they go farmable. If they go Cantina, any of those two go Cantina, they're not.
Cantina's easy.
Yeah, well, that's an easy farm.
That's refresh.
You know, that's just refresh, boom, go. We can get them knocked out quick. I'm going to save my crystals for anybody that's hard node. But I do want to get Cal as quickly as possible. So, there you go.
Oh, we have a detector.
All right. Yeah. Any questions you guys get? Put those in. Hit the thumbs up, subscribe. If you have any mini roster reviews, get those in. The jetpack will be coming soon. I talked to the person. She assured me that is on its way, and I'm like, yay! We also got the fans coming in. We've got the speaker set coming in. I'm gonna go check the purchases right now. This is what we when you guys donate, this is what this goes to. It goes to the costume. It goes to all the new stuff we're doing for Twitch. It's allowed us to do the podcast now. We've got the podcast Star Wars Lore with Idiots that is now on Amazon and Podbean. Eventually we'll get on iTunes and Spotify, but don't hold your breath because those things drive me up the wall. The fans will be here soon because that was coming from Washington. Last they checked, they are in. Yeah, they've been sent. They're just not quite there. And then the jetpack will be sent today. And so, yeah, the next coming along nicely.
Speaking of the jetpack, I've joined a couple different Mando builder groups on Facebook.
Mm-hmm.
And one guy has his jetpack to where it's got a ring of LEDs on the nozzles for the exhaust.
Yeah, I've got the same thing. It's got the light up exhaust things on it.
Right, but he added smoke machines in there.
All right, BCM. Let's.
Oh no, it's cool. He lights it
cool,
up,
but let's not get crazy.
Blows.
This is Ranger we're talking about. Let's not get crazy with. I mean, I'm gonna have a hell of a time putting all this other shit together. So
I just thought that was a cool thing because it's like it shows it, and he pushes the button, and the lights light up, and then the little fog spits out the bottom, and it looks like flames. It's like that's really cool. I mean, that's tricky, but that's really cool.
Depends on like Jay, like depends. Like if I'm going against GNK, it'll be J-Mail, Cam, Yoda. It depends. Luke for sure. Yeah, you can throw Jolie in there if you want. Depends on what if it's against a JNK team, you want to be legit with it. So, but yeah, between Cam, Luke, Yoda, and Jeanette Revan in there, you're going to spank the shit out of JNK. I mean, because Luke hits bloody hard and Cam hits really hard under JML. And you can take the hits, Soka's not a problem because she's going to go after JML, so she becomes pointless. Just do your thing, share the buffs, get to ultimate as quickly as possible, and then you just start nuking. And, I mean, you send Yoda in the beginning just so you can get the buffs and everything going. Then after that, Cam and Jedi Knight Luke are just doing their thing, man. I use the wave. First turn, I don't do the AoE ability block. I do the cooldown on GNK, and I'll call in, Yoda to get him going. Then he'll go take his turn, steal all their buffs, put all the buffs on the team, and then you're off to the races. You can mix and match pieces with that too. But Luke can dispel taunt. Cam can shred like a motherfucker and just. It's so hard, dude. He will one-shot that team. He's so good. But you gotta go heavy with him, man. You can't half-ass Cam, dude. Like, he's a character you gotta commit to. Mine's Relic 8. There's a specific reason why I went Relic 8 on Cam. I don't have his... Oh, no, don't put Master Forms on. That one does this taunt for 3. But you can see, and I haven't even sliced him up yet, and you can see I've got offense on him, and what's his damage? He is 11,610. Could get a little bit more if I slice, but I'm saving my materials for other things. He nukes. He nukes. He absolutely nukes. Okay, we're gonna go for about another 10 minutes here, unless we get an influx of roster reviews. Again, if you're Patreon, you get one whenever you want. If you're not, then put it in there. If you want to toss a coin to Ranger, you can. So there's that, and then we'll be back in about 3.5 hours on Rams. I'll put it in Discord when we go live, but it'll be on Rams channel today. Old Republic with the boys. Yeah. We're the boys. Be in Discord and just hanging out and having a good old time.
And those
Be fun of lots of bourbon and whiskey and tequila and moonshine.
Man, I'm
and
drinking all afternoon today.
Waka.
Jesus Christ.
Waka.
Oh, maybe I might. Well, maybe I'll go easy during Star Wars with the boys because I'll be in the old man's cantina, so I'm gonna definitely be drinking.
Well, you're gonna be drinking
after
then,
that.
so yeah, I think you may need to pace yourself there, homie.
Yeah, I might have one.
Just something to sip on,
Boys,
Yeah,
just
a
sip
little
on one
sippy
with
sip,
the boys.
little sip action, That's all you need. I think that's okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, little sip action. Wrong with that?
Oh, congrats, Jay, unlocking Cam yesterday.
Yeah. He's great. I am a big fan of Cam. He is absolutely a monster. He's also a monster too, like in Padme teams. Like I've used him in Padme teams before. Holy God. With the Curd stacks? Oh God. He's so nasty.
Oh yeah, I actually used Cam in TB under Padme.
Oh yeah, it's great.
He is stupid strong on that.
He's a really, really good character. I know Aldous doesn't think highly of Cam, but then Aldous, I think, eats the sand on the beach sometimes.
Yeah, you know.
We've had some debates on that one. Like, I think you're on crack. He's a really good character. A lot of investment, but you know, certain characters you make the investment in, and it just pays off for you. You know, if they're just worth it.
Wow.
They're worth the struggle. Really are. Like JML to Relic 9 is just a no-brainer. I mean, his stats, everything just gets stupid. JML at Relic 9 is just absolutely a monster. He definitely do some good work for you, folks. I've been slow farming Cam with get 3 since I have nothing else to do with it. Just got him to 5 stars. Yeah, man. Use your get you know, get him up there, man. He's worth it, man. He really is. I'm a big proponent of Cam. He's not one of my favorite characters, you know, in the Star Wars universe, but you know, he's a cool character, and you know, he's really good in the game.
He's not trash.
All right. Well, yeah, but you'll eventually get him there, Androzani, and when you do, he'll be ready to rock and roll, and you'll have a lot of fun with him. And there've been packs and stuff out there for him as well. I know you don't spend a lot, but you know, if you see him, get him. He's worth it. He's a character that's worth it. I give him high marks on the stroke ability skill. Do it. Do believe it. I do it.
He's very toy.
Very toy. Very toy character. Very sexual. All right. We're going to start wrapping it up here. But before we do, we need to do our guesses. Boss, that time where we have to do our guesses on how many shards I'm going to pull.
I think you're going to go 320.
320. Okay. Boss is going 320. BCM with the 413. There we go. The guesses are coming in ridiculous. 221 from Ray Rock. Paul says, I'm reflecting on the wisdom that wars are won with love, and I'm softening towards farming Ray. Oh, man, she's gross, man. I can't tell you how ridiculous Ray and Ben combination. He's the queen of D for a reason. Listen, I farmed some characters in this game that I just like, oh God, Krennic comes to mind, you know, and I feel you on the road stuff, but I mean, Ray is oh good. She's a pain in the ass. Okay, Andrew's on it with the 421. Swevin, you son of a bitch. Hermit Fulgrim's going with the trip zeros. He is determined that I'm going to get trip zeros. Wow, Alpha and Omega making the big call today. He went 253. Hey, guys, Alpha and Omega going to 250. God damn it, Alpha and Omega, I told him. Well, yeah, Alpha and Omega made the bid. I had to go 250.
You know Australia is a large country.
Well, that would be a mistake. You will definitely want her one day.
London to Moscow.
Listen, I mean, you can hate the character and stuff all you want. In game, she's phenomenal. She's so good. I mean, she's really good. She's on the lower part of the tier list because the fleet's okay, not very good.
Well, Androzani, that would be a waste of resources.
Yeah, if you did Relic 9 ETH Koth and I saw that, I would come at you, Androzani. 40 with a 555. God damn, you guys are going hard today.
ETH Koth is only used.
ETH Koth has got as much value as a poopy flavored lollipop. That guy is
no. That is Hoth Rebel Soldier. No,
you're not wrong. Yeah, Hoth Rebel Soldier is really bad, but ETH Koth
Hoth Rebel
right
Soldier
below.
is the worst character. Up there with Ugnaught. Those two are like the worst.
I don't know. ETH Koth is the worst named character.
No, that's a cool. Not the name. It's just, and he's a decent Jedi. Just
Oh, the thing
They
No,
made
no,
him
I'm
in game
saying,
poo
I'm
poo.
saying,
he can
I'm saying,
only
you know,
work in 3 things: a JML team, a Qui-Gon team, and being used as deployments for operation. That is it.
Soldier and Ugnaught I don't count as being named because they aren't
They're
named.
generic.
They're just generics.
Yeah,
Eth
but
Koth
yeah,
actually
Eth
is a
Koth is
name.
probably the worst named character in the game. No doubt about that.
And he's not even any good in TB, man.
Nope.
He's horrible. No,
As I said-
Bodhi Rook.
as I said,
Actually,
Andrew,
Bodhi
John,
Rook, Paul Broccamonte, Bodhi Rook, Loki's proven this. Does very well in a Robo Fighter team. He does
Paul.
very well.
Bodhi Rook has really good uses with Admiral Radis.
He's a sleeper. Yeah.
Yeah, he's a sleeper in that team.
Yeah. Well, just because he doesn't have a ship, that's not his fault. But the characters kit actually does. It does play. It does play. Eth Koth takes space, I guess. He has a lightsaber. It looks nice.
Yeah,
Ooh,
the glow stick.
Gimme baby one more time, says 223. Big guesses today. Okay, well, should we give the fans what they want? Everyone's had their guesses here. 122 from 1L33. All right, let's do this. Let's get funky. 000 is our first pull of the day. Our first of the day for the Ranger Day sweepstakes here. The first Powerball is 2. Okay, who has 2? Who does not have 2? Okay, Cody, sorry, you're out. I think Hermit, you're out.
But BCM's out.
BCM, you're out.
Yeah,
you're right out.
I'm
Get out. Get the hell out of
I'm
here.
out. I'm leaving. Fine. I'm out. Christ, hold your horses.
Oh, you don't want that, brother. Honey.
You know, Kit Fisto's up there as being a terrible
He's
name
not.
character.
He's not very good either. Yeah, but
Yeah,
I
he's
just
up there
think
with
that,
Steve Koth.
not. Yeah, a lot of the Jedi. It's good. All right, so 2 is our first number. The next one, going Swordy here. Here we go. We're gonna make the big pull on Swordy. Here we go. Next number is 2. So 2 and 2. All right, who's out? Alpha and
I'm
Omega's out. Andrew Zani's out. Ray Rock's still in it. 2-2. Michael is out.
in?
Paul's out. Mr. Bone's still alive. Kimmy's still alive. What else? 93 still alive. Oh, it's going to come down to the last pool. Oh, 2, 2, and 1. Who's going to be the big winner today? We got a lot of different answers. Let's see what's going to happen. A Marvel character sweepstake. Here we go. Zori. Here we go. Big money. Let's see what we got here. The final number is 221. All right, who had 221? What else? 73 got it right. 221. Ray Rock got it right. 221. We have 2 winners today. Wow.
He got it right in order.
He got it right in order. Wow, he's in the even bigger winner. Ray Rock
is the
wow,
complete
that's the first time ever. No, you get it before, I think, didn't you, boss? You got it correct order?
No, I didn't get a correct order.
Okay,
Yeah,
okay. So for our first correct order ever, look at Ray Rock. Ray Rock should go buy the lottery. And if you do win the lottery, think of your boy Ranger. Just think about him. All right. Well done, everybody. Well done. Good guesses.
Yes.
We're almost done with Swordy. He's right around the corner there. I just don't know if I want to make the investment boss. Oh, God. Like, do I want to? Do I really want to? Yeah. Well, it's just the order that I looked at him on the screen.
I will say it's kind of funny when you look at certain people's rosters in GAC and you see these random tunes that are Relic 7. It's like, oh, you did that for the guild.
Oh, you can tell. You know, people see my Hoth Rebel Soldier, they're just snickering. Like,
yeah, if they look at my
bastard.
R7 low grade, they're probably like, okay.
That was definitely for TB.
He's my only R7 Ewok.
Sopper went 1-2-3. Sorry, Sopper. Not correct. It was 2-2-1. Ray Rock and what else? 73 are our big. But pretty good guess there, Sopper. Sopper. Okay.
Ranger, for one of the lores with idiots, you could do all of Darth Vader's apprentices.
I mean, I could. It's
do
something down the
Star
line,
Killer,
yeah.
And then you can probably skip Ahsoka because that's not Darth Vader. I think he has one or two more that were just like very quick ones.
Yeah, we'll cover it. We'll cover the.
I'm really curious how Lumia's lightsaber works, or light whip. That has always been an interesting concept to me.
Okay. All right. Final call for questions and anything. Get those in now. We're gonna start wrapping it up because we need a break because I worked out. I need to go wash my ace because I like to smell nice and be nice and presentable when I do training. Hey, Jason Kahn, welcome, brother. Catching us at the tail end, but the good thing, Jason, is you can go back and start the stream from the beginning and listen all the way through, brother. That's the great thing about it. But we're here for a few more minutes, so get your questions in, things like that. Jason, glad you came here. It's at the tail end of stuff, but I'm glad to have you here, my friend. Thanks for stopping by. What is the best Zori team, do you think? What was the one that Carr said? It was...
There's two.
Yeah.
There's two. There's the full best one is OG Finn, the Hero Bros, Zori.
What was the fifth on that? Oh, Holdo or was it?
I want to
Rose?
say he said. I think it's Rose if you have the Rose Omicron, but I want to say he said. I can't remember what that.
Resistance Trooper?
No, I think I thought Resistance Trooper.
No, it's not JTR.
No, you can't. You don't want unaligned force users.
No.
I want to say he said Holdo as a double tank.
Yeah, I think that's the play. And then what was the other team? It was Zori with the two Purse brothers.
No, it was Zori with OG Finn, OG Poe, Resistance Trooper, and Rose.
Yeah, Rose.
If you don't want to use the
Rose for tenacity up. And that's all right, Andrewzani. It's not it says I'll probably never be fully cut up in the geos at the rate they come out. I can probably avoid farming Ray for the rest of the game. That's fine. That's totally fine, man. And it's hard not to. I mean, Jabba's so good, I mean, it's hard not to argue Jabba over Ray. I get it. Paul says question: Who has caused you more annoyance overall, the sequel characters or the Inquisitors?
Wait. How that's a very open-ended question. Are we talking about in canon or are we talking about in the game?
Yeah, let's say in game. Let's avoid canon.
Okay, if we're talking
canon's
about
a mess, dude. Canon's a mess.
If we're talking about in game, they're equal. Just Resistance and
Right now.
Well, you have First Order and Resistance, and then you got the Inquisitorius. I'm gonna say honestly, Inquisitorius will give me a lot of heartburn.
So many cryos.
There's so many. It's just such a nasty team to farm up. The event for Grand Inquisitor is so bad.
No, canon counts. So just overall.
Canon?
Oh well, then it's clearly just the sequel characters.
Yeah, I mean, don't get me wrong. I mean, they're cool, but Inquisitors are badass. I like the Inquisitors. I know what they did with them in Kenobi, but there's Rebels and other canon that's out there that Inquisitorius, man, they're
literally the only Inquisitorius I have a problem with was Third Sister. That was about it. I liked all the Inquisitorius.
Yeah, I mean, Rebels,
they took the concept of Inquisitorius from old legends, so I mean, they were also cool. So I never had a problem with them.
Yeah, I like the Inquisitorius as an overall as a faction. I like Grand Inquisitor a lot. I thought he was a really good villain in Rebels, and his story is really fascinating.
Yeah, but I don't know. For me, it's still the helicopter lightsaber thing.
I didn't mind
the
that.
helicopter lightsaber is a little
mind
weird,
that.
but other than that, I
mean, come on, you're gonna compare that to Rose? Get out of here, BCM.
Yeah. Are you really gonna say that
that didn't annoy you
helicopter
more?
Lightsaber hurt your brain more than watching the sequels? You really gonna tell me that?
Yeah, look at it. He's hesitating. He's like, oh yeah.
Are you really gonna sit down and speak those words?
I mean, there's a lot of. It's subjective, guys.
It is. I mean, it's it depends on the mood I'm in, depending on which one annoys me more. Let's put it that way.
Overall, I just like the Inquisitors more. I just do. The sequel characters, they're great, and there's some I like, and there's some great moments in the sequels. Don't get me wrong. I mean, it's as many problems as those films have and people have with those films. There are some epic moments in those films. Let's not get things twisted.
Yeah, there's some great cinematography to use.
You know,
I mean,
and so, but the Inquisitors, I'm more drawn to evil factions and stuff like that. I just find them more fascinating. You know, I mean, yeah, I like a good hero's journey as anybody, but you know, a well-written villain for me, man, and faction, mwah, love it. You know, yeah, that was a good one too. The Jedi Tales, yeah, the one so cool, that was really cool too.
I think what it is, Ranger, is I'm with you. I'd like the darker stories, and it's not because I'm evil. I think it's the fact that out of all the shit we've seen in our lives, the heroes don't always win.
Yeah, they don't always win. Tragic hero tale. It's, you know,
it's like the villain's journey tends to be more interesting.
Yeah.
Me personally, I start liking the anti-heroes.
I do too. Those are some of my favorites.
Like Venom, you know, because the Venom movies were great because he wasn't all good and he's not all bad. There's that gray area that most of us live in.
Wait, did you just say the Venom movies were great?
I liked them.
Yeah.
For what they are, they're good movies.
I thought they were good. I thought they were good movies. I didn't think they were great, but I liked them. I mean, I thought they had some really good moments.
I enjoyed them. They weren't. Yeah. It wasn't like
it's just something to watch, and it's like, okay, yeah, that's good stuff. You know, it's just something to keep me entertained.
I mean, personally, for me, the way I look at movies like that, any type of movie like that, you know, like people, you know, a lot of opinions are people don't like the first couple of Hulk movies. I enjoyed them. Yeah. For what they were, I enjoyed them. I'm not going in expecting.
That's kind of crazy that people go and say that the Incredible Hulk wasn't a good movie.
Oh, that was a good movie.
I thought they're like good action movies. Like,
the Incredible Hulk was probably Hulk's like best movie.
Listen, I'm just gonna say this: like, you like what you like.
In my opinion.
Yeah, it's an opinion-based thing.
Yeah.
You know, like I've always said this. Calvin Awesome's favorite movie is Episode 1. No, for me. You know,
that is a great take.
But you know, that's fine. You know, there's nostalgia that comes into this. There's things as you're a kid that you know, for instance, you know, talk for an anime friend of mine. He is huge into Pokemon and Yu-Gi-Oh. Much younger. That's what they love. Doesn't work for me because it's just not my bag. But that's okay. If you like it, you like it.
Yeah.
If you think it's great, it's great. There's no wrong answer here. See, the problem with fandom is that if someone doesn't have your opinion, you put them down, or, you know, you get into the groupthink thing. You know, you have to get away from that. You know,
I mean, even sci-fi. Is subjective. I mean, even sci-fi. You have your line where people, it's like Star Trek or Star Wars. I like them both.
I like them both. I even like Picard right now. I'm watching Picard. Yeah. Oh, I love Babylon 5.
Babylon 5 was great. Farscape was good.
I love Farscape.
I mean, there's some obscure ones out there, but you know, if you enjoy the genre, enjoy the genre. Don't, you know, it's same with like you get the split and everybody wants to be divided. It's like, just enjoy what you enjoy.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, it's really bad for comics, DC or Marvel.
I like characters from both.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's such a weird thing where like people will fight over which is better. It's like, just enjoy them.
Yeah. I mean, if you've not watched Picard season 3, it is powerful.
That's one I need to get. I love the first two. The first two seasons are great.
It's blowing those two out of the water.
I think part of that too is that's kind of our age range there, because I grew up with, and I'm sure you did the same. We grew up with our dads watching The Next Generation.
Well, I grew up watching The Next Generation. No, my dad grew up watching the original Star Trek, but we had that in common that we liked.
Well, that's what I mean.
But we both liked Next Generation.
When we were younger,
Deep Space Nine. I love Deep Space Nine. I love Voyager.
Voyager was awesome.
I liked Voyager a lot. But I've read a ton of comics. I'm very well versed in the DC Marvel universes. They're just different. They're different characters with different motivations and things that they go through, and they're just different. You know, if you like Lord of the Rings more than you like Harry Potter or vice versa, there's no wrong answer there. You just like it more.
Yeah.
And, you know, it's trying to say which one's better. I don't give a fuck about that conversation. You know, it's like someone trying to say which is better, Andor or the new Mando season. I'm like, why? They're different. Different factions and characters and different styles of movies. It's totally different.
Different timelines.
You know?
I mean, Andor's before the original
They're
movie.
a different style of TV show.
Yeah.
They are. I mean, Mando's more
you
the
can
Western
still
style,
compare them as being
you can compare them on certain things.
Compare them because they're in the same universe. They're Star Wars. You compare them like that. But when you say, "Oh, this feels a lot better because of this," it's because of just.
But that's dependent on how it makes you feel. It's about how you experience the product. You know, so there's no wrong answer.
They're almost different genres for the simple fact that
Andor
was more the spy movie or
they
the spy style,
Jason
Bourne style, and Mando's more of the old Western.
Oh, very much so.
Feel to it. It's the old
Seven Samurai, warrior kind of movie.
Wolf and Cub type thing.
Yeah, it's one of those
the
things.
definition of Wolf and Cub.
But I love it. I mean, it's just they just hit me differently, you know.
Yeah, I mean, to me, Mando almost kind of feels like the old style.
That's
Kung
wrong.
Fu.
With L73. But yeah, I mean, yeah. So if you like what I've always said here, if you like what you like, fine. If you want to disagree, say I think this is better. That's fine. But again, what the problem is. In the fandom, I mean, you should stick up for people that say this. If someone says I like episode 1, stick up for them. I always stick up for Calvin. I hate episode 1 other than Duel of the Fates. I think it's a horrible movie. It has moments, and Duel of the Fates I will watch. When I hear "Hello," I immediately just turn and I'm like, let me just enjoy this wonderful thing. I'm done. Yeah. You know, my eyes are transfixed. You know, episode 2 I think is even worse than episode 1. But every time I see Yoda come along and his, with Dooku, I'm just like, let me just watch this. I'm completely trapped right now. Mm-hmm. Yes, I'm creaming my shorts. So there are moments in those. I love episode 3. Rogue One's my favorite movie, and it's on the same level as Empire Strikes Back for Star Wars movies. But yeah, I mean,
it's again too, not just because of Star Wars, but I enjoyed, like Solo got a bad rap. I really kind of liked Solo.
Oh, hell, it was a good movie.
I liked Solo. I thought Solo was a great movie. It was a good heist film.
Yeah,
I mean, it kind of brought me back to the, the Tales of the Tales of the Smugglers.
Yeah.
There was a book series that came out that was really good. There was like Tales of the Bounty Hunters and Tales of it's back before Disney took over.
I mean, Andrew Zoni says, I like 1, 2, 3, and 6 more than 5. That's fine. If you don't like Empire Strikes Back, that's fine. I think Empire Strikes Back's a perfect movie. It's ridiculously good. But if you like those more, then you're fine. That's okay.
That's good.
Damn, that's such a base take. That's great. I love that take. Okay, Ranger, if you and I get a third sister in our first week, we are the most unlucky motherfuckers. There are only 573 third sisters in the whole game.
Well, if we do, we'll take our beating like men, right?
Yeah.
Take our beating like men, like we always do. And JSC tomorrow night, we'll do it tomorrow night there. And that's just what we do, okay? We just take our beating like men. Like men!
Can't win them all.
Yeah, you like what you like, man. Yeah. Philippe says Empire Strikes Back and Rogue One is his favorite movies too. Yeah. I mean, but it's just how it hits you. Rogue One's like my top one and Empire's right behind it. And then episode 3, man, it's just so many good moments out of episode 3. Well, Last Jedi's not that Last Jedi's bad. The problem with Last Jedi, it's actually got a lot of good moments in it. It's actually some good stuff, but it's just, it was too crammed, too much stuff got tried to fix in that, and JJ
assassinated Luke's character.
But again, that's just an opinion. We're not wearing tights. We don't run around the forest looking for fights, Whittleson.
To me, The Last Jedi was kind of a poor try at a remake of Empire.
No, that's being mean to Empire. Empire didn't do anything that shit.
No, that's not what I'm saying. I'm saying it was
attempt to redo it.
It was so that's what gets me about The Last Jedi was it was like Empire reverse order.
Yeah.
And
But my mom loved the last episode 9. She loved the last movies. So I mean, again,
that was the most squished Star Wars movie of all time.
but she
Well,
just
that was a lot of retconning.
here's the thing.
Yeah,
So
they were retconning what they just did in the previous movie.
right. So
but
here's the thing.
Also, like, just there was no breathing room throughout the whole movie.
Here's the point. Like, and I always get a sense of like how good I think a movie actually is. As fans, we're steeped into the mythos and the lore, and you know, we watch all the media and stuff, right? You get someone like my mom and her friends, when you get to these big, you know, whether it's Lord of the Rings or the Star Wars movies or stuff, they'll watch it and have a totally different take about it.
Yeah.
And I'll have the discussion telling her about, we know, some of the criticism, and she just laughs like, well, I'm glad I'm not involved with that. I really enjoyed it. I didn't pick up on that crap because I don't give a shit about that crap. And it's like, you know what? That's a great way to look at it. You just said it was a great, fun movie, and I enjoyed it, and I thought the characters were fun, and that's all that matters. I'm like, huh. You know, that's a great way to have to experience that. And she's not, you know, not a Star Wars person by far. She's seen all the movies and she's seen some of the shows, but she's not invested into that. So, you know, we as fans, we have to kind of take a step back sometimes to go, huh. Yeah, because the casual viewing audience, which that's my mom and her friends, when they watch this stuff, you know, they just appreciate what it is. Now, some of it's they didn't like, you know, but yeah, it's interesting to see from that perspective, the casual viewer, someone that's not like we are as rabid fans, watching something, and you know, they don't have any expectations. They just let what happens, and they feel what they're going to feel. So it's really interesting.
Yeah.
Psychodrum says, hey, yo, so now that Scythe is unlocked, I need to figure out how to split my Empire Sith ships. What fleet counters the sector? That's going right to boss. Boss, that's for you, buddy, because you love this shit.
I do love this.
As soon as I saw this question, I'm like, yeah, this is our last, yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, okay, Psycho, to counter Executor, you need Defender, or else this doesn't work. So the split, if you have Defender, is Chimera with TIE Fighter Pilot, TIE Advance, and then Sith Bomber. That's the Marauder ship.
Yeah, we will be using this counter
starting. And then you want Interceptor and Defender, and then you want to bring in Defender as the first reinforcement. For Profundity, you want Shuttle, Scythe, and Gauntlet in the starting, and then you want TIE Bomber as your first reinforcement, and I use Reaper because sometimes it actually goes almost all the way to the end with reinforcements. And that's the split.
Yep. And we will be using that split coming up because that's why we changed our fleets.
Yep.
So, and I will. So, if you want to see it, it's watch tomorrow and then watch. Well, if we can get the ships, that's usually we do in 5s more than 3s. There, boss. But.
Nah, a lot of people have been finally saving Profundity, so then we don't really split it, and then we just have a stupid, powerful Chimera team.
Yeah. Brad, what Old Republic characters are leveling up?
What?
What do you mean, Brad?
Are worth leveling
up?
So,
Canderous.
Yeah, let me bring them up right now. So you want your Jedi faction. So you have your Jedi Rev and Bastila, Jolie on themselves. Those 3 for a team that you can add, you know, Yoda and, you know, whatever to go take on some. Canderous you want up because he fits into the Mandalorian faction for the new raid. Now for the actual, for the new raid. Okay. I mean, honestly, I don't know yet. You can see I've got these guys that I can take up to Relic right now. I'm not doing that because we're waiting. You could make 2 teams out of this. Jedi Revan, Bastila, Juhani, Jolie, and then a 5th. And then go, you know, Darth lead with Canderous. Maybe add T3 to the Jedi Revan team as a team, and then maybe Sortie. I don't know yet. I haven't decided yet, but Jedi Revan on his own, like, I can go Jedi Revan, Bastila, Jolie, Juhani.
I think T3 is actually the better. If you don't have a Maul team to use Canderous, T3 is probably the better fit instead of Shorty.
Oh yeah, Sortie's got a place out here.
Yeah.
Yeah, the Jedi Revan team does its own work.
Yeah.
You know, if you wanted to, you can get your Zalbar mission up and put them on that team as your additional DPS. That'll be a really solid team. And then Canderous, you want eventually to move him off. He really should be on your Mandalorian squad because he just breaks. Under Maul with, and you know, with Bo, Canderous, Maul, what else we want to throw on there? Armorer, probably Beskar Mando. I don't think Mandalorian his disintegrate's really going to do much. We'll have to wait and see. That could change. But Beskar Mando will do a lot of crazy stuff with the debuffs flying from this team. There'll be, you know, Django's actually solid in this team too. Sabine's not bad for the team as well, but you're really going to have one Mando team. You're going to have really one Old Republic team. You have your Jawas, your Hutt Cartel, that kind of stuff that you're going to. So.
Really
Yeah, Jedi's in T3 wouldn't be a bad shout out, Brad. I wouldn't mind that at all, actually.
Psycho, you don't need all of the Empire Relic. It's good to have Biden Relic, but the Mando...
Yeah, I only have Super Pooper
Empire,
and
you
12.
only need them at highest Gear 12. So Gear 11 worked fine for me for a while. For like a long while. I just was bored and took them up to Gear 12, and it still works well. Just don't put any to Gear 12 plus with Gear 12 pieces on.
What if I said the holiday special, my favorite Star Wars movie? Well, then that's what you like.
I don't even think I've seen that movie.
You should watch it once just so you can have the taste in your mouth that we all that. I mean, don't get me wrong, there's a couple of moments in there, but it's so bad, dude. It's so... The cinematic where they first introduced Boba Fett is pretty cool, but like the cheesy television, you could tell.
And also, I wouldn't say that
they didn't want to be there doing this shit. There's all this singing and stuff. Oh god, it's so crazy,
Psycho,
man.
I wouldn't
it's so
say that
beautiful.
Subverting Expectations was very fresh in The Last Jedi, considering during like 2012 to like 2019, Subverting Expectations was like almost like every other movie. So I wouldn't have even called it fresh during the time. The thing was, I was watching a lot of the superhero TV
porn.
And a lot of the movies that came out during that time, and a lot of those stuff was just doing Subverting Expectations. So to me, it wasn't fresh.
Yeah, it's
the thing about subverting expectations is you have to do it subtly. You can't just be on the nose with it.
Yeah,
it's like we're leading up to this, and then we're just going to take a right turn just cause. It's like it's got to make some kind of sense.
That's why the Marvel movies have done so well, right? Even though I love like Captain America: Winter Soldier, there's so many good ones, right? They're their own story, but it also fits into the bigger universe. They did such a great job with the continuity going all the way through, you know, the Infinity Gauntlet saga.
I think that's Marvel's problem right now is there's no over.
They're in that transition phase.
Yeah,
you know,
they're trying. In a weird lull.
They just got
no overarching.
They got that's because they got the rights to all these new stuff, so they're trying to make. They're trying to end and set up the stories of these other ones, right? You have Black Panther, and you know we got Guardians of the Galaxy, which actually looks really good, and all this stuff that they're trying to get set up for the next phase. And you can tell that they're doing that with Ant-Man, and they're getting this story in a place where it's going to set up to bring in all this other stuff that's going to lead to the next phase or more. So it's that
Andrew, Johnny, I'm the same.
Even the TV shows like
after Doctor Strange or Moon Knight, I've just been done with the MCU.
I love Spider-Man 3. The last Doctor Strange movie was good, but it was a little. Oof.
Yeah, I'm kind of just done with the MCU, and there's been a lot of movies like I think Phase 2 is probably one of my least favorite movies. That's Iron Man 3. The worst subverted expectation. The worst subverted expectation as someone who like grew up watching a bunch of the Iron Man cartoons. I was so sad I didn't get Iron Man versus Mandarin. That's the worst thing that's come out of the MCU. No Iron Man versus Mandarin. Such a terrible thing.
I know. But that means that
and then the Mandarin they did in Shang-Chi was terrible. The rings were awful.
I know.
They're not even rings, they're bracelets. And the rings of Mandarin, his Makulan rings, are supposed to be basically all mini Infinity Stones. And they're not. And it was sad. I was like, wow, what a horrible way to do such a great character.
Now, see, for me, not knowing anything, this is, the take that I have, because I don't have a dog in the fight, so to speak. I don't have any of the fandom behind it. I thought Shang-Chi was actually a pretty decent movie for what it is, because I enjoyed it. It had great visual effects. For me, it was a good storyline, but I have no idea on the backstory of Shang-Chi.
Interesting how that works, right? Our paradigms and how it affects our overall viewing thing and things of that nature, our past experiences and our expectations. Again, you gotta take those into consideration.
DCM is like Ranger's mom for the MCU.
That kind of is.
Well, yeah, but I mean, you got to take that into account.
For me, mine is the X-Men, Spider-Man, because I grew up on the cartoons. So like the early 90s cartoons, like the Spider-Man and the X-Men series, and I miss Morph. I really wish Morph was in the movies. Morph was probably one of my favorite characters from the cartoon series.
Yeah.
All right. Like Rogue, I'm so disappointed in how they did Rogue.
Oh my God, they did her dirty, man.
They've done her dirty throughout all the movies.
I hope they change that.
I mean,
have faith.
If we're being serious, in the X-Men movies, they did everybody dirty except Professor Xavier, Storm, and Wolverine. That's about it.
I thought they did a pretty good job with Magneto.
Oh well, yeah. I mean, Magneto's a different given. I was more talking about like the heroes.
Yeah, I mean, Cyclops was solid. Jean Grey. Well, the first two I really liked.
I mean, they didn't do Cyclops solid. Cyclops is the person that's supposed to keep Wolverine in line.
Well, what they should have done.
Cyclops is the leader. It's not Wolverine. Cyclops is the one that has Wolverine's grudging respect, even though they get at each other's throats.
Yeah.
Wolverine and Cyclops in the original movies Cyclops didn't have that like
it's just
energy. It's because they made Wolverine the main character.
Well, it's interesting in the comics what they've done with Cyclops. I'm not going to spoil anything, but they've really expanded his character. Wolverine still.
I know. Cyclops is one.
The latest one, like X-Men versus the Eternals versus the Avengers. That series was that's fire, dude. I was like, what have I got myself? What am I reading? Wow, we are all a bunch of nerds. So there you go.
Yeah, I mean,
I got to get going. So we got to wrap this up.
Yeah, one last thing. I judge my movies like how much or how enjoyable they are is if I want to watch them again. Like the Eternals, I've watched it once. I don't have to go back and watch that ever again.
Okay. It was decent, but I was like, it wasn't my favorite.
I've heard it's actually the most boring MCU movie. I haven't seen it.
I'm gonna watch them all.
Old Man Logan. Yeah, that's from the Old Man comic book storyline, and they did a great job with that. And I'm excited to see Wolverine going to be in Deadpool 3. I can't wait. Oh my God, that's going to be great.
I love Deadpool.
Oh my God, the first two Deadpools kill me, dude.
Ryan Reynolds just brings him to life.
Oh my God, ridiculous. He plays him so perfectly, man. Like,
I mean, he plays Deadpool, and that's great.
He is.
We don't get. The thing is, the unfortunate part, we don't get many of those like actors who will play the character. Sometimes we have The Rock who just plays The Rock as character.
Yeah, but
that's true.
That's to be expected.
But Ryan Reynolds just plays Deadpool because Ryan Reynolds basically is like Deadpool.
Yeah.
Anyways.
So anyway, we got to get out of here because we need a break and I got some other stuff to do. So thanks for joining us today. Good conversations. Hit the thumbs up and subscribe as you get on out of here. With that, we're going to call this one done. So on behalf of myself and the crew, we'll see you
before TW starts.
Yeah. Well, all right. I'm not going to read any more questions and stuff, but do you want me to do a battle or two in TW?
No. You need to get off. You need to get off and go do your stuff.
Oh, okay. Let's do that. So everyone have a great rest of your day. Be safe, and we will holler at you later. Peace out.